What are you willing to do to improve your creativity? Would you rather seek silence and solitude or have an affair? Keep watching to find out what I mean. What's up, everyone? It's Talia, your creative confidence mentor. I'm here to encourage and inspire you to reconnect with your creative identity. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 tips to avoid creative blocks. But before I do, I'm going to be sharing with you a few signs that may indicate that you're headed towards burnout and you may need a break. If you feel like you're distracted too much, restless, you have lack of motivation, poor concentration, or you're struggling with indifference. Good news is, the tips I'm about to share with you will help you return to a healthy creative space. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into tip number 1, morning pages. What are morning pages and why are they beneficial? Morning pages were introduced to me by Julia Cameron. She's the author of Artist's Way. So while taking her 12-week course, I was encouraged to write these morning pages. And even though I've only incorporated them since the beginning of this year, I found that I'm waking up earlier and earlier just to make sure that I fill out the pages, and I'm becoming more consistent. So even morning pages are essentially a brain dump that you do early in the morning. And on top of that, I can tell on the days. So for me, I wake up and I spend 45 minutes to an hour filling out my pages, which is the minimum. Essentially a brain dump that you do early in the morning. If I'm still feeling too sleepy, so for me, I wake up and I spend 45 minutes to an hour filling out my pages, and write the minimum. And if it's a really nice day outside, I make a cup of coffee. If I'm still feeling too sleepy, I stay in bed and I write them there. The reason why I feel that morning pages are beneficial and they help with avoiding. And if it's a really nice day outside, I make a cup of coffee, slow down, and then I go out to my balcony write your thoughts out. When your thoughts are written out in front of you, I feel that morning pages are beneficial and address certain situations that you didn't realize that you were dealing with. And it also helps me to create strategies. When your thoughts are written out in front of you, you get to see the patterns, plan out my day, and address certain situations that you didn't realize that you were dealing with. I like having my morning pages done before I go into the rest of my day because I have a sense of clarity, either to plan out my day. All right. Tip number 2, have an affair. Yeah, I said it, but I'm not encouraging you to cheat. This tip also came from Julia Cameron, and it's actually an invitation to distract yourself and try something different. So the best time to have an affair is when you are getting frustrated, when the project isn't coming out the way you expected it, and you're basically just forcing the creativity. Usually what I do to have an affair or to step away is to leave the house completely and I'll go for a walk. Another thing you can do to distract yourself or try something new is to connect with another creative. Do you know somebody who likes to cook or somebody who dances, or maybe you like doing these other things as well? Basically, walk away from the project, leave it alone, go do something else. You'll clear your mind or you'll find inspiration from an unlikely place. Tip number 3 is seeking silence and solitude. Now this is the secret sauce. When you are alone in the quiet with your own thoughts, you're able to understand yourself and your desires. You're able to reconnect with your true self. The other part of this is that when you're there in the quiet, your mind is allowed to wander. And when you start daydreaming, that's when the creative ideas start flowing in. If you are going to seek silence and solitude or get into a quiet place, be sure to bring a journal, because once those ideas start coming in, you're going to want to jot them down. The other reason why I like silence and solitude to help me boost my creativity is that it requires me to draw on my own knowledge, my own skills, and my own experiences. So we're used to going to YouTube and watching other creators design and make things, or we listen to podcasts about people telling us how to do different things and what to try to build our business. But when you get quiet with yourself, you have no one else to listen to but yourself. And with this, it's great. You can still pull on inspiration that you have on ideas from other people, but you're going to pull on your experiences more than you will on the things and ideas of others. And this will allow you to see your true style, your true identity, and the way you create. And then when you expose that or you share that with the world, we get to see your style and your uniqueness as well. If you are somebody who likes to retreat, meditate, journal, and exercise, you amp that up or you boost that by removing distractions and getting into the quiet. So don't have any social media, no headphones, no music, no podcast. Just go out into nature, do your exercise, walk, ride your bike, whatever it is that you do, or even if it's inside. As you get those endorphins pumping, those creative ideas are going to start coming through. So those are my top 3 tips for avoiding creative blocks. Morning pages, I do them every morning. Having an affair, I do that anytime that I get frustrated or I'm just forcing creativity to come in a project. I step away and come back to it. Seeking silence and solitude, I usually do this once or twice a year for a weekend or a week long. Let me know in the comments below if any one of these are tips that you are already incorporating and if you agree that they are beneficial or if it didn't work out for you and why. And if you know anybody who might benefit from this video, be sure to share it. Like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification bell because the next video is actually going to be me telling you how you can find silence and solitude in your everyday life. Until then, be fearless, stay creative. Bye! God, you are the master creator. You created me, and I'm talking about creating. God, you didn't run into no creative blocks. Or is that why you flooded the earth? Like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to hit that notification button. Be sure to hit that notification. Be sure to hit that notification bell. I couldn't finish this video. You have no idea how many affairs I've had while in the making of this video. Just kidding.